Record. Okay. We are recording. Okay, so I think we have plenty of people to start. Okay, and can everybody hear me okay? Just comment.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. All right. So did y'all get my text message on the MyFitnessPal thing where you're like the exercise calories need to be turned off? Because mine have been on for like over a month and I have been like almost been meeting my calories every day. And I was wondering, I mean, I've been eating cheat meals and refeeds on top of that too. So I was wondering why my weight was like kind of slowly trending up and it was like making me super depressed. I was like, I've been holding this weight, like I was holding 135. Oh, let me let everybody in really quick. Admit. Yeah. So I started freaking out. And so, yeah, just make sure that's turned off. Okay. So today we're waiting for Lindsay to connect here. Kim, can you hear me? Lindsay's still trying to connect, but I'm going to keep going. Okay. So today's topic, waiting until things are bad to take action. So I'll tell you guys a little story about me and why it's been so relevant for me lately. So when I first started my fitness journey, I would always fall off track. And then I would lose 10 pounds and then I would fall off track again, right? So I would wait till I gained those 10 pounds back to get back on track. And like that just doesn't make sense. You know, that's yo-yo dieting. That's, you know, waiting until things get bad. Um, Lindsay's still trying to connect. Okay. Anyway, so I have done this here recently. So I started my fitness journey out like that. And then I got really, really serious and I lost 25 pounds and then I got pregnant. So I kept up with my fitness, health and fitness stuff for like my first 3 months of my pregnancy. And then they told me, they were like, hey, you've only gained like 1 pound, like you need to eat more. And although I'm glad that I listened to the doctors because you are supposed to put on a certain amount of weight when you're having a baby, especially, you know, there's baby weight, there's water weight, but you still have to gain a certain amount of fat. But the doctor did say, you don't want to gain any more than like 30 pounds, baby included. So really I only needed to put on like 10 pounds and I ended up putting on like 30 or 40 pounds. So after I had him and the water retention was gone, like a month later, I started eating really well and losing weight again. And I have grinded from that point from February, like, gosh, I guess February 20th of 2018 until December 18th or 20th, whenever it was, after my post show. I've grinded literally so hard and stuck on point to all of my diet, all of everything up until this point. And I just broke, you guys. It was the weirdest thing. Like, I just didn't care for like a solid month. I was going out and drinking every weekend, eating whatever I wanted. And I mean, like, I'm not saying like I just went careless, like on an alcohol binge or anything like that. I just mean like I was just drinking beer and I was having all these drinks and, you know, eating whatever I wanted. And my body would just respond really terribly to it because that's just something, first of all, my body's not used to. And then second of all, it's just like, I am going to rapidly gain fat because I was in a caloric deficit for so long. So that's why I preach to you guys to have the refeeds and to have the cheat meal. And if you are going to drink alcohol, record it so you don't overdrink and you don't feel like crap the next day and you can't train. That's like one of the worst things you can do. So, anyways, I I am not waiting till things get bad this time, is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not going to wait until I'm 155 pounds and have to start a prep and have 30 or 40 pounds to lose. I'm not doing that to myself this time. So I woke up this morning and I was like, because I drank this weekend and I wasn't too terribly hungover Sunday, but I was lazy. It just makes you tired. It makes you lazy. And um, I laid in bed like most of the day. I did some work on my computer, but I could have, went for a walk with Silo, went to the park. Me and Coda could have gone fishing. Like we could have done something active. And instead, I stayed in bed all day because I didn't feel well. And alcohol is not the moral here. Like I've decided for myself to take a break from drinking, even like a glass of wine at night, for a whole solid month. Like I just kind of want to get away from it for a little bit because I've been a little bit careless with it as far as like calories and just, usually I just do vodka water and I have one or two, maybe three, if I'm out. But yeah, so that's just gotten a little too much for me. So I'm taking a break from that. But the whole point is don't wait until things are bad to start over and get going again. Like it's okay to have a bad week. It's okay to have a bad day, but it's not okay to have a bad 2 or 3 months. Like you've got to know your self-worth and know you have to have more control in that. And that's what, like, I finally woke up today and I was like, wow, like I need to get it together. And the last couple of weeks, I have been doing a lot better with food, but on the weekends, I won't even track anything. Sometimes I don't even eat that good. Like I'll eat one meal a day. That's not good either. Like I have areas of my body I'm trying to put muscle on. So that's my little spill to you guys. I would like to open a Q&A now. You guys can ask questions about this topic, or you can ask questions just in general. It can be about my fitness pal. It can be about your macros. It can be about gym splits. It can be about anything. So I'm going to give it to you guys. Y'all can type it in the chat bar or you can talk to me. And I'm going to go ahead and let's see. Oh, Alexis said something here. Okay, I'm about to show you that, Alexis. So Alexis asked, what was the thing you said to turn off in my fitness pal? So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. So you're going to go to, if you, I know you're probably on your phone right now, but I'm going to go ahead and show you. So I don't know if y'all can see that. It's kind of like rainbowy looking. So you go to goals, then you scroll all the way down and it's going to say exercise calories. And then it says when I log in exercise, adjust my calorie goal. So that's it on and that's it off. You want that to be off. Even if you guys were just maintaining or in a caloric surplus, I would not have you do that because it just makes it confusing. The macros I give you are the macros I want you to hit. If you're in a surplus, I have you in a surplus on those certain macros. I don't want you in a surplus and then also eating the calories that you're burning. And especially if you're in a deficit, we don't want you eating the calories you're burning because then you're not in a caloric deficit. You're just maintaining. So let's just turn that off. Did that help you, Alexis?
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
Okay, everybody ask me questions. Ask me questions about what I just talked about. Share your story about what I just talked about, whatever you want to do. This topic is on the dot for me. I do good for a while and then fall off track. I think it happens to everybody. And with me, mine was I literally was just physically and mentally burnt out because the only time I wasn't in prep from the time Silo was born was 2 months before I started my prep for 2019. And then in my prep for 2019, I only had a 3-month off season, which is where I'm at now. And so I think we're going to have me do a longer off season because I just get too burnt out. And I dealt with my thyroid and my hormones and I will never, and not like my coach is an amazing coach, but bodybuilding is a whole different animal than just lifestyle coaching. So I ran myself into the ground and I would never do that to you guys. I would not want you guys to be run into the ground like that. That's why I give you guys refeeds, cheat meals. That's why I ask about your mental health. That's why I ask about your digestion. That's why I ask what vitamins you're taking. Like, I want you guys to feel as good as you can possibly feel while being able to lose weight and build muscle, or whichever one you're trying to do. I'm struggling getting my mind there. I've let myself go so bad, but I just can't get myself out of my slump. Hey, Kim, we need to do a phone call. We need a FaceTime. I know you're busy with the kids' stuff, all their sports and stuff, but we need to do a phone call. But a tip that I can give you, Kim, is like, we've got to, if you haven't been doing this, we've got to get you journaling, and we've got to get you in a morning routine. You guys, I've only had this book for like a month. It's called The Master List. And these are all of my tasks that I'm going to do for the day. And it has 3 master tasks. So I've been really struggling with my food and my water. So I put meal prep, and I already did that. Water, I literally only have like 2 sips left of my water. Like, there's barely any left. So I'll get to check that off as soon as I finish that water. And then vitamin video. So tonight, I'm going to record the vitamin video for you guys and post it on the Facebook group. So that way you guys can know what vitamins you can take, what vitamins I want you to take. I know most of you already have a vitamin regimen, but I think it's just time for us to talk about that and maybe help some people that don't know what to take. But yeah, so master planner. So I'll go to a clean page. I really think you should order this, Kim. Everybody should order this. So today's detailed plan, and it literally has time slots. And this helps me so much because I work from home, I do school from home. Like, I don't go to an actual workplace. Like, this is my office that I'm sitting at right now. And then my schoolwork is online too. So this is also my classroom. So, because with COVID, everything is just, online. So I have to make myself get out of I'm at home. So I get up in the morning, I drink my coffee, I do my yoga, and normally I do cardio, but I don't have any cardio in the morning right now. And then I come in here, I journal, and I'm in my pajamas while I journal. And then I read on the couch for a little bit in my pajamas still. And then when I feel good and awake from my coffee and stimulated from my book, that's when I'll go in the bathroom, I'll straighten my hair, put on some cute earrings, lashes if I want, usually just mascara. And then I come in here and I check on you guys, and then I start working on school. And then I'm also in a coaching mentorship right now. So that's like a whole other workload to my plate. It's basically like being in a whole other form of college. Like, it's crazy. But I fit everything in because I have this, and I set alarms on my phone. So Kim, we need to do a phone call and get you mapped out for the day. And of course, like on your weekends and stuff, you want to have like, time to relax and freedom. But I feel like that's when I mess up the most. So even having a weekend schedule might help you, even if it's just, like, not even that detailed, just a little bit of a schedule on the weekend, or even just a morning routine. So Kim, when we get off of here, that's one of my tasks today, is to go on Calendly. And so, like, how when I do the consultation calls, I send people a link for Calendly, but I'm going to send you guys a link for Calendly that's specifically for coaching phone calls. Okay, let's see. I think I missed some of the chat here. Okay. Okay, Moira. Y'all, I've let things get bad since high school graduation. I've let it go too far, and I refuse to ever let it happen again. That's exactly where I was at, Moira, for sure. Michelle said, I don't feel the urgency to get back on track again. I've ruined any progress or weight loss I've achieved when I was focused. Yeah, and that's like, I had to get to that point a few times to get to the point that I'm at now. So like the point that I'm at now, like I can see myself kind of snowballing down this negative course. And I mean, it's just self-sabotage is all it is. And the only person that can stop it is you. And being real with yourself is the first step. So like this morning, I told myself, you know what? I'm not going to drink for a month. I'm not going to go do anything. I'm going to stop eating out at restaurants for a little bit, because I've got to get back into that mindset for prep too. Like that's not an athlete's mindset. That's not, that's not the mindset of somebody that wants change. Not that there's anything wrong with going out to eat. I want you guys to have your cheat meal. I'm not saying that at all. But like I was making it a habit. Like I was like kind of just sneaking a little bit of something in from a fast food place every day. Like, no. Okay. And I updated actually, Michelle, for anyone that doesn't know, Michelle is my mom, but I updated your plans today, Mom. You've got this, Kim. We're all here to support and motivate. Oh, so Lindsay, she started this book last night, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. You guys, 10 out of 10 recommend. I mean, I'm barely even just a little bit into this thing. It's great. Like, seriously, I love it so, so much. I will take a picture of this. I'll send it in the group right now, actually. I got it off at Amazon. It was like $11 or something. I think it was like maybe 20 with shipping. Here, I'll go ahead and send this to you guys. Boom. Yeah, if you guys want to order this book, it's really great. Road trips, tips for meals. I know you've gone over this in the past, but I'm leaving for Georgia Thursday at 5 a.m. when we're driving. Okay, so yes, I actually just ate a Power Crunch bar because I was like so hungry because I just left the gym. But you can find those at most stores and the macros are pretty solid. So Power Crunch bars are really good. The Fairlife 42-gram protein, like, because I know on a road trip, it's hard to get your protein in without eating like kind of a big meal. So that's 42 grams of protein you can just like knock out. Especially like you have it in the morning, you can put it in your coffee, just get like a black iced coffee and kind of drink some of it down and pour that in there. So good. And they have vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. You can find those at most convenience stores as well. And then tips for road trip, dude. I have a 6-pack bag. I actually received it as a gift from my mom. But you can pack meals in it, and it has little ice packs on the side. It has 2 huge compartments that you could put like, almonds, a protein shake, bananas, fruits. That's another thing too. Bananas are really good. Putting carrots in a bag with like ranch and then putting it in there, carrots and ranch. Like if you're feeling snacky, because like I feel like on a road trip you get snacks like like potato chips or whatever. But pretzels are a really good snack for road trips that you can find at most gas stations. But really, like your best bet is going to just to be to meal prep and take a bag with you or take a cooler with you. But if you don't have time for that, or if you feel like that's going to be too much of a struggle for you, Chick-fil-A is a really good option. So the market salad with the fat-free Italian or the grilled chicken sandwich. And then I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, I get the grilled nuggets and fruit from there sometimes if I'm on a road trip. I'm trying to think of anywhere else. I mean, you could go, Subway's not too bad. The bread has a lot of calories depending on which bread you get. But if you go to Subway, which you used to order this when we were in school, Lindsay, but just like the grilled chicken, just get lots and lots of veggies and get the wheat bread just with mustard. That's going to be pretty low calorie and high protein. But yeah, just really mostly you want to be prepared. But if you're in a pinch, Power Crunch bars, Fairlife 42-gram protein, Chick-fil-A salad or grilled chicken sandwich or grilled nuggets. And then what was the last one I said? Oh yeah, Subway chicken or turkey, lots of veggies, mustard, and then the whole wheat bread. I hope that helps you, Linz. Okay. Meals. I thought about everyone getting a journal, but I pretty much know my everyday work schedule and I always hate planning. So, Kim, if you want change and what you're doing now isn't working, you're gonna have to do something to change your schedule or to change just the way you're thinking. Because trust me, I don't want to, wake up and have to have a detailed schedule every day, but it's the only thing that keeps me on track. If I don't have a detailed schedule, I'll forget something, or I slack off and I don't do my cardio, or I might slack off and push my workout till way late at night and then I'm exhausted in the morning. But the master planner, I'm telling you, would help you so, so much. And getting up and just stimulating your mind in the morning, even if you're just like, I don't care if you journal and you're tired and you're like, anxious feeling or whatever, it helps to get that spilled out on paper. Even just putting your plan on a paper or just putting your emotions on paper, like it helps you not project that onto your day. You're projecting that onto paper instead of onto others or onto yourself. Let me know if this helps, Kim. But send me your work schedule too, and I can help you make a schedule. You don't have to do it on your own.
Mom,
I can definitely help you with that. Okay.
Mom,
What, babe?
my pizza go off though.
Yeah, that would be awesome what Lindsay asked for. The road trip stuff, Alexis. And then you guys feel free to come on here and talk. We don't just have to do the chat bar. Setting alarms are my go-to for everything, taking care of mom all day, school stuff for the kids, turning in reports for work, paying bills. Yeah, definitely. It is kind of annoying to have to set alarms and everything's always going off, but it helps me too. Like my alarm will go off and I'll be like, oh dang, okay. Because I'll be working on school and I'll just get lost in it, and I've been doing it for like 4 hours, and then it'll say stop, take a 20-minute break. So I'll stretch, I'll do something. Me and Silo will go outside, and then I have to come back and I have to do my 10K coaching academy stuff, or I'll have to do like programs or something, whatever the alarm is set for. Okay, I don't see any more questions right now. Okay, so I want somebody to come on and tell me what their biggest win was last week, fitness wise. It can be about lifting in the gym, it can be about water, it can be about food. Somebody pop on here and tell me their weekly win. Anybody? Somebody. Are you still muted? Hold on. Oh,
There we go. My weekly win was making sure that I just got in there, every day, and also just hit my macros. I mean, it is definitely a challenge. It is my first week, so it's a challenge making sure that you're hitting, you're making yourself a menu that hits those numbers. But it really is doable if you take 20 minutes, to sit there and do it. So that's my accomplishment, is just making sure I hit all my numbers and making sure I'm in there in the gym. My water is a different story, but I'm about halfway there every day. So that's my next goal.
wow, that's great. I've been, struggling, like I was telling you guys, meeting my macros too. And normally I'm really on point with that. So trust me, I know it's not easy at all. So I'm super proud of you. And your check-in was incredible, y'all. Moira, her first week, you lost like 6 pounds, I think. And some of that's going to be water, but I mean,
Yeah.
some of it had to be fat, like that's
Well,
that's
I think it started a little bit high than what I was. So I think about 6 pounds was about the number. So hope to keep it up.
Proud of you. Okay, Alexis, what was your win last week? Alexis is doing dishes, by the way. I don't know if she can push the button or not. I'm sorry to call you out, Alexis. Okay, let's see. Lindsay said, I hit a few PRs last week. Good job, Lindsay. Lindsay's putting on muscle, you guys. She's my first bikini client ever. We're going to try to have her on stage in 2021. Okay. Mom is just now kind of getting back on track, but Mom, tell me something from last week that was a win for you. It'd be anything.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say that my win was getting back on track and doing my daily cardio. So that I'm also trying to, watch my food intake a little closer and wiser with my choices, and not doing seconds. I didn't do seconds of anything this week. And I need those are my wins, but I definitely need to get further into it again. And I need to report to my coach, which I'm horrible about, y'all. And I need to learn macros. I'm stubborn, old school, and I don't like it. And I haven't put forth any effort to learn it. So those are things that I need to change, but the wins would be watching my intake, no seconds, and getting my cardio in each day this week.
Good job.
And trying also to be routine with what time of day I do my cardio.
Yeah, that's
So
great.
that would be it. I'm going to jump off so Solo doesn't hear me.
Okay. Okay, Kim, I know you've been busy with the babies. You guys, she is like super mom when it comes to her kids and their sports. But tell me a win that you had last week, Kim. It can be anything. It can be that you spent more time with the kids. It can be that you and Bubba went on a date. It can be, you know, anything of the sort. Just let me know what was a win for you last week that you ran on your treadmill. What was a win for you? Are you there, Kimberly? I don't know if she can hear us, guys. 6 mile power walk. Good job, Alexis. That's awesome. I don't know if we lost Kim or not. Kim, can you hear us? Oh, good job. And then my mom is 2 pounds down this week. Woohoo. Okay, guys, I think Kim might have had to step away, but so super proud of each and every one of you that are on this call right now. Just know that it's never too late to start, and know that I have been exactly where you guys are at. And I have been the past couple of months, just like my mindset has felt weird, and I just haven't really felt my best. So getting back on track is almost harder than starting fresh, you know, like it's like you're kind of in it and you need to do a little bit better, but you're still kind of doing everything. You're kind of doing some things you're supposed to do. Like I have never missed a gym session. You know, I meet my protein most every day, but I haven't been meeting all my macros, things like that. Which it's okay to take, you know, a little bit of time off, especially when you're in a prep forever. But it's like, do you want to be comfortable or do you want to achieve your goals? You know what I mean? And I know each and every one of you are working hard and doing all that you can to make this happen for you guys. And if you've been feeling down, if you've been feeling, I thought so, Kim. Yes, exactly. Falling victim to, yeah, just victim to yourself, period. You know, just say, oh, no, I'm tired. I just want to put on Netflix, when you could get on your treadmill and watch Netflix, or you could get on your treadmill and put on a podcast that's like motivational and get you like hyped and excited for that cardio. It's really all about what we do, you know? Okay, Kim, before we go, yeah, so I want you to pop on here, and you don't have to turn your camera on if you don't want to, but I want you to pop on here and tell me what your weekly win was last week. It can be anything. It could be more time with the kids. It could be that you went for a walk. It could be that you ate healthy one day. It can be whatever you want it to be.
Okay, so my I guess my win for last week was I actually got to spend time with the kids without having basketball and all that extra stuff. And we actually went fishing. Got to enjoy the day or whatever. So that was nice. I actually kind of started somewhat getting back on track with food, because that's been my biggest deal right now.
That's awesome.
Kind of being more aware of what I'm eating or whatever. So this week, my main goal is just to get back on the treadmill for sure and start running again, because I know it's just been a lot of excuses in my head and just kind of pushing myself down and being like, oh, I can do it tomorrow, and then or whatever. So that's my main deal, is me just trying to get myself back into that mindset where it's not that I necessarily want to all the time. It's that I need to make myself feel better so that I can be there for my kids even more.
Oh, yes. And you're doing it all. I know, like, trust me, I'm there too. And I've been feeling, like I've been doing the same thing. Like I'll be like, oh, well, I'll take my rest day today and then I'll do it Sunday. And then I don't do it Sunday. And it's like, what am I doing? So
Yeah.
I've totally been there and I totally get that. But I want you to schedule a call. I know you have such a busy schedule, but even if we just block out like a 15-minute part of your day and we don't even have to have like an hour by hour schedule, but I think it would help you to have a morning routine and then just have like certain kind of tasks that you do at a certain time in the day. If that's
Yeah.
possible. I know the kids have different schedules and stuff too, but I think it would help to say, okay, in the morning, you're going to do your cardio fasted before the kids wake up for school, or in the morning, you're going to do your journaling and drink your coffee. And then in the evening, you're going to do your lift and your cardio, whatever the case is.
Right. And I feel like even when I trained with Gina, I think my mindset was, let me wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning because I'd go to work by 8 or whatever and have the kids at school by 8. And so when I was doing that, I was able to do it. But then once I got into this slump, it was just so much was going on. And then I just was like, you know what? I need to worry about everything else that's going on between like my family or whatever and focus on them more instead of focusing about me. And now I feel like I've lost myself with that. And I feel like a lot of moms can relate to that too. It's just,
Definitely.
they're always trying to do better for their families instead of for themselves. And I feel like that's where we all have a downfall.
And, I want to just, add to that. I mean, how are you going to pour from a cup that's empty?
Right.
Like if you want to do more for your family and all that, like, how are you supposed to do that when you're already running yourself in the ground? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You do have to take care of you before you can take care of anyone else. Like as selfish as that does sound, like I totally hear what you're saying, because if I don't do the things I need to do, I'm not 100% for Silo, and you have to be all the time for your kids. But I understand what you are saying, because I felt like that too. I'm like, I got school, I've got this, I've got that, I've got to get Silo in the bath, I've got to, do this. I don't have time to do my cardio.
Right.
Because I didn't wake up and do it. I can wake up before him. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I started doing. And then I started getting it done. I just literally had to make my day start earlier. And that's been one of my biggest struggles too, is I sleep too late. And I don't sleep super late. I'm usually up by 7 or 8 each day, but I really do, like you said, I need to be up by 6 to get all that done before I start my work day, So yeah, I totally get it. And after we do our call this week, I think you'll feel a lot better just having like more of a schedule. And your next check-in, we can see kind of like how that schedule's working for you. And if we need to move some things around, we can.
Okay.
Before you guys hop off of here, I want to know, how do you guys like the check-in form? Do you think it's too long? Is there anything else you think that I need to add to the check-in form? And then another question I have is, has Trainerize been easy to navigate for you guys? You can put it in the chat bar or you can pop on.
I have Emmy in the bath now, so I can talk. I like Trainerize. I think it's very easily navigate. I can navigate it well. Sorry, I don't know the correct way to say that. I'm sorry.
Navigational? Is that the right? Is it navigational?
I guess. I don't know. I have enjoyed it. Of course, it's a new app, so you have to, learn it when you first get it. But
yes,
it's been almost a year for me, and I mean, now it's just easy. And I like the check-in forms too.
Okay, cool. Anybody else?
I will say, yeah, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. Sorry, Jenna. I will say that when substituting, just because, I mean, I do have a good apartment gym, and though I'm working from home, when I do start to go to work again, I'll have an even better gym at work, but they don't have some machines that even like my gym has. So it's hard to even substitute on some. So I've been trying to do as much as I can with, bands for certain machines I don't have, or, separate dumbbells or stuff like that. But I've just noticed that some different machines are lacking. So it's a little hard to substitute. But other than that, it's great.
Okay, awesome. And then what I want you to do, I know like you're like, obviously you said you're going to get into like a different gym whenever you go back to work, but whenever you work out tomorrow, just send me a video of your gym. Like that'll help me so much, and that I can go in and I can like edit your workouts a little bit. So that way you're not just standing there the whole time looking for a different workout to do, because I know that that can be annoying. I'll try to text you and remind you too, but just before your workout, just literally just take a video of everything that's in there and I'll be able to fix your workouts for you. Okay. Let me see if I had any more questions for you guys. So is anybody confused about the cheat meal? So let me explain the cheat meal to you. You guys get one cheat meal a week. And I send this form to you when you first start, and it should still be in your messages or in your documents. But I can resend this out if I need to. So your cheat meal is plus 500 calories. So how that works is, let's say you're on 1700 calories. So when you go out to eat, you're going to want to save at least 500 of those calories, but you're allowed to go over 500 because a cheat meal is about 1,000 calories. So if you're on 1700, only eat 1,200 of your calories for the day. Does that make sense? And then that way you're saving 500 of your normal daily intake, but you're allotted 500 to go over. And I know it's hard to exactly tell the macros when you go to a restaurant, but if you need help guesstimating, like just tell me what you're eating. Just be like, hey, me and the fam, we're going to a pizza place tonight. What do you think, my caloric intake is going to be? And I'll be like, okay, what are you going to eat? 3 pieces of pizza? You're going to eat 5 pieces of pizza? You're going to have breadsticks? And it doesn't have to be like that on point, it doesn't have to be that crazy. But I can just kind of guesstimate those things for you too. Typically I would like your cheat meal to be like a burger or a steak with a loaded baked potato, because that's a lot easier to log. But obviously, who doesn't want to get pizza sometimes? So just let me know if you guys have questions on that. I'm trying to think of anything else. Check-ins have been really good. Y'all been doing really good. I'm still waiting on a few of you to check in, and just check in before 2 p.m. tomorrow. I'm not responding to check-ins after 2 p.m. on Tuesday, just because I have so much other things that I have to fit in my schedule. So I'm giving you guys Sunday to Tuesday till 2 p.m. to check in. Let me know if you guys have questions on any of that. Okay, I don't think anyone has any questions on that. I'm checking in the morning. I had to give myself a day after the bachelorette. Yes, that's how I hear you. I decided to have a little hoorah myself this weekend, so I totally get it. Okay, so just going back to the beginning of the video, don't wait until things are at their worst to take action. Okay. Yes, take action if they are already at their worst, but don't wait. Don't do that to yourself. Like when you can feel yourself slipping off track, send me a text message. Tell me, hey, Jenna, can we book a FaceTime call? I'm like really struggling. You guys, I'm not some like crazy coach. Like I'm here for your mental health too. Like I am not a typical coach that's like, you're going to do this plan and you're going to eat these meals, and if you don't do it, you're a freaking loser. Like, no, I don't. And I used to think that that was the kind of coach I wanted. Like I thought that I wanted somebody to just like keep me in check basically. But I know that's not what I need now. And I need positive vibes, and I need somebody to help me, make a schedule and, change my mindset and just give me all of those positive affirmations that I need to be successful. And that's what I want to do for you guys too, because mental health is one of the biggest struggles I think that any human has. And we all act like we're fine sometimes, even when things are rough. And it's okay to let that go and say, hey, you know what? I haven't been okay. I don't feel right. Like I want to do something different because I don't feel good the way I feel now. And I want you guys to be happy. I want you guys to be healthy. And I want you guys to come to me when you need me. Like I'm not like a track coach, I'm not just like, get your ass on that track and run. I'm like, hey, you didn't work out last week. You missed the glute workout. What was going on that day? Like, I want to know what happened that day. Like, and you might tell me, hey, we had soccer practice, we got home really late, I was extremely exhausted when I went to bed. And I'll say, hey, well, our Thursday is not a good idea or not a good day for you to work out on because we can switch things around. It's just like, it's little fixes that can change so much in your life. And seriously, I would totally recommend you guys getting this book. It's so freaking good. And getting the master planner, I'm telling you, this thing is awesome. And you can, if you don't have the money or don't want to order it right now, you can literally just take a piece of paper, get a little folder. These are all my anatomy notes. You can even do this each day. You can even just have a little pocket list. You can put AM, lunch, PM, and you can put all the things you need to get done in the AM, all the things you get done in the middle of the day, and all the things you need to get done at night. And you can just check those things off towards the end of the day. Or I can put them in your goal tabs on Trainerize. So let me know if you guys want some new goal tabs. And-
Bye.
Silo. But let me know if there's anything you guys want to add on. Also found a great oatmeal brand that's packed with protein. Ooh, yes, send it, send it. Send it in the group text. Send it. Okay, guys, does anybody want to pop on here and add anything to that conversation? I think I don't know actually how much time we have left on here. I think it told me like 5 minutes before. I think we have like 10 minutes left or something. And please, you guys, let me know if y'all need a FaceTime call. I think me and Alexis were going to plan for one. I think me and Moira were planning for one. Me and Lindsay. And then Kim too. So yeah, just let me know so I can block those off for you guys. I saw a delicious looking recipe on Macro Chef's Insta today. Ooh, yes. Okay, you guys.
Hey guys.
I think that's all that we have for today. So our next call won't be next Monday, but the next Monday. I'm going to try to get everybody on the next call. Hopefully we can find a time where everybody can hop on.
I want to see.
Can you tell them bye-bye?
Bye.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
We'll talk to you guys soon, okay? And then if y'all have any questions about the
thank you
Zoom, go ahead and
soon.
send it in the group chat. And we will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.